2 weeks. It's Psychic Bob. Well, it's so awesome to be with you guys. Well, I'm sitting here today. Check out my new magazine. I just bought this afternoon. I found it at a supermarket I was at called Astrology Guide, your personal horoscopes. And it goes through all 12 zodiac signs, gives a whole annual overview. It is really exciting. By the way, I'm not being endorsed by this company. I just found this on the shelf today at a store, and I'm just crazy about it. And I want to show you where it's got a really cool picture. Look at this beautiful star field. Is that amazing or what? Oh, I just love it. And you know, you guys know I always say it. Whenever we're in times of distress, we all just got to pause. You know, just take a deep breath and pause and look to the stars. Because in the stars can be found wisdom. Wisdom of the zodiac. I love it. Well, you know, I'm here today. I'm sorry I'm getting this out late. It's been a really busy time. I've been down here with my mom, and today I've been out doing family stuff. We had to go visit my father's grave. We had to go visit some other people. It's been a busy day, and last minute Christmas shopping and preparation. So I've been busy all day. And now it's about 4 o'clock. I'm getting time just to settle down. Just had a cup of tea. I'm ready to talk to you guys. Well, I'm so glad you're here. Well, you know, yesterday I promised you guys we would have some travel magic today. And we're certainly going to do that. And, you know, but before we get into all that, I want to just take a moment and say thank you. Thank you to all of you who came up to yesterday's video. You guys have been so wonderful. Your responses have been great. For those of you who didn't see yesterday's video, I had a very important announcement. I was featured in a major article in the last Sunday's newspaper, in the London Daily Star newspaper. They did an interview with me. I did a channeling for a newspaper reporter, and I connected with George Michael. And so the article is about my connection with George Michael. And if you didn't see that, see the video in the queue right before this one. It's got the link to the article, okay? So definitely check it out. Well, here we are. What's today? Thursday. Normally we go out and do a vlog, but as I told you guys this week, my schedule's a little out of sorts, so it's going to be a little different week here at Spirit Channel. But next week we'll get back to our more usual schedule. But you know, I couldn't let today pass without coming to see you. Today is a magical and mystical day, especially for those of us who follow the pagan paths or Wicca. Today is December 21st, and that means it's Yule, or it's also known as the winter solstice. That's right. And unfortunately, I don't have my Wheel of the Year here with me. But if we were looking at the Wheel of the Year, imagine the Wheel of the Year. It's kind of like it's got 8 spikes around it. Well, at the top is where Yule is. And we're now entering, after today, into the light half of the year. And that means our sunlight will increase. Now, from the ancients' perspective, the sun was all-powerful. And you know, during the dark half of the year, which has been since the summer solstice, we're actually in the midpoint. We're directly opposite the summer solstice. So in 6 months exactly from today, we'll be at the summer solstice, which the sun will be at its power. But from Yule, from the day after Yule, all the way to the summer solstice, we are in the light half of the year. Our sun lord is growing in power. This is the time where the ancients said the Lord was reborn. That's right. It's believed that as we go through the cycle of the year, the God, the male aspect of deity, God, goes through a life cycle. He's born, he matures, he marries, he achieves his power, and then he starts to decline, and it's Samhain he dies. And you know, when the Lord dies at Samhain, the lady is always sad, and she retreats from the earth. This is why the earth becomes barren and cold. But now Our Lady is prepared to give birth. And today, the goddess, the great ancient mother, has given birth again to the sun. And today is the birth of the Sun Lord. You know, in Christianity, they talk about the birth of Jesus. Well, in my opinion, Jesus is a representation of the Sun Lord. And so him being born on December 25th, well, we're December 21st, close enough, right? 3 or 4 days. But you see, the fact is that it is true that the God is continually appearing and being reborn. And so wherever you are today, you know, I want you to take this time and be open to new beginnings. as the Lord enters the earth now, he's reborn, he's incarnate in the earth, so too we get to be reborn spiritually. We can start again. Now, some of you said, Bob, I had the worst year of my life. Everything's shot to hell. I don't know what to do. I'm about to give up. Well, if you feel that way, don't give up yet, because now there's power present to be reborn. So as the Lord's power is entering the earth, this means that you can draw that power into yourself and use it to be reborn. Now, some of you say, well, Bob, how do I draw that power into my life? I'm in the middle of a blizzard. I don't even see the sun, and I just don't know about that. Well, let me show you something. Now, a lot of us are traveling at the holidays, and if you're somebody who's traveling, you're going to say, Bob, I can't bring on my altar. I don't know what to do. How am I supposed to do rituals? Well, let me tell you, magic can be very, very simple. For this spell I'm going to teach you, the only thing you need is yourself, of course. And if you're watching this video, you're probably in control of yourself. You've got your mind and faculties. You can do this magic. And a deck of tarot cards. Now, I know some of you say, Bob, I'm traveling. I don't have any tarot cards. I bet you there's a bookstore, a Barnes & Noble, a Walmart, someplace where you can pick up a tarot deck. But if you're like me, you're a regular practitioner, almost every practitioner has a tarot deck. And if you're just heading out to travel, make sure whenever you travel, you throw your tarot deck of cards in your bag or in your suitcase and bring it with you. This is a wonderful, powerful tool. And for today's magic, this is all we're going to need. Now, let me tell you, when we talk about magic, at this time of year, there's a card that you want to pull. Because the Lord is starting into his new life, we have a lot of solar power present. And if you go in the tarot deck, or at least the ones based on the Rider-Waite tarot, you'll notice there's a card called the Sun card. Almost every tarot has the Sun card. This is the card that you want to pull now, because we're at the solstice, and this is like the new Lord that's born. He's just a baby, but he's already got the power of life and new beginning. You can see here he's riding on the horse, which means he's swift approaching. You'll notice in the background the beautiful sunflowers. Sunflowers are symbols of hope, of new life, of beginning. And there's our Lord in his power. And so we want to claim the power of the sun. So one of the most simple, basic ways to kind of do some solar magic, especially if you're in an area where you say, Bob, I live in Alaska, it's dark 22 hours a day. Get your tarot deck, pull the Sun card. And I'm using a little tray here for display purposes. But all you got to do is get your Sun card and prop it up somewhere. You can just prop it up with a little, glass behind it, or a little thing to hold up, or get a card holder. A lot of times craft stores sell place card holders for like dinner parties. You do little weighted brass items. You put cards in them, name cards. You could even get one of those, or just get a tray like I have here, prop it up, and put your card in it as well. But I think that at the most basics of magic, if you want to connect to the power of the solstice, use the tarot card. Now, what you can do is you can go into these cards. It's believed that the tarot carries ancient power, ancient wisdom. And in fact, many people have claimed that the tarot opens a door to the spiritual realms. And so we can use these cards as our astral doorways. And so one of the most simple and basic magics is get the Sun card, put it up, and then focus on it, meditate on it. Go into the card, let it become three-dimensional. Commune with the Sun Lord and ask what you need. At this time of new beginning, new birth, it's a wonderful time to decide that which you need for the coming year and to invoke the Sun Lord and ask his help. Don't be shy. The Sun Lord lives to help us. He's so excited about being back that he'll give you anything you want. Pretty much, okay? But let's say, you want to step up your magic a little bit. Well, let me show you another technique. So if we take our Sun card, let's say, for example, you're lonely and you want to draw new love into your life. Don't we all want love? Well, what you could do, because the tarot carries so much power in it, is start with our Sun Lord card and then do a special magical layout. okay, that represents your situation. So here's the one of lovers. You want to draw somebody that you love into your life. So you would use our Sun Lord card, and you would place next to it the Lover's card. And this alone can be a spell, but the secret to it is that you must have focus and have intent. So as you lay the cards out, you visualize yourself communing with the Sun Lord, telling him what you need. And then as you put this card out, you say, Sun Lord, I lay the Lover's card out as a sign of my desire that I will have a new person, a partner in my life to bring me blessing, to bring me joy. And then you just lay these out on your altar, wherever you are. If you're in a hotel room or staying at somebody's house, just lay it on a dresser or a table in your bedroom. And put these out and spend every day meditating, visualizing, going into it. And by doing this, you are spiritually raising the power, raising vibration. And these are astral portals that will allow you to connect with that which you desire and then send it up to the Sun Lord. This is very simple magic, but it's a great technique, and especially if you're traveling, you don't have a lot of props. One tarot deck's all you need. That's all you need to do this magic. Isn't that simple? Now let's say you've got some other situations. You say, Bob, I've got love sorted out. I don't need any help with that. But what I really want to do, Bob, is develop my psychic gifts. I've been really slack this year. You say, I really feel like I need to develop my inner wisdom. Well, you might want to do the following cards. For example, you could start with the Sun Lord, okay? And then you could bring in the Hermit card, which represents inner knowledge and wisdom. This card can be your higher self that you're connecting to, that you're starting to realize that you need to develop that inner wisdom. As the Hermit looks into the lantern, he's seeing his own power, really. Many times we see power outside of ourselves and wish we had it, but really we have it all along and it's within us. Sometimes we have to put it in front of us to see it. And another card, if you want to further strengthen this ritual, maybe add the Moon card, because the Moon represents psychism and inner knowledge and the hidden truths and powers that lie within. And you could set up these three cards in combination, focus on them, and go into them. And now you're enacting a spell. Yes, magic can be that simple. Somebody once said that magic is prayer with props. I kind of like that. I think there's validity in that. And this is one example where your psychic power combines with magical power that's drawn from an object, such as tarot. And as I said, tarot is believed to have been a form of divination that opens astral doorways. And so now you're opening the doorway to ask the Sun Lord to teach you your inner wisdom and knowledge and give you psychic wisdom. And all of that combines in the Sun Lord blesses the efforts. Isn't that wonderful? Now, if you want to further enhance your power, for example, you could light a candle. Now, you don't have to, because the cards alone in your own focus will be powerful enough. But if you want to splurge and you got extra money in a dollar store near you, go get a candle. A candle that may represent your desire. A white candle is good for all purpose. Or if you wanted to do, for example, psychic development, you might want to do blue or purple, which are colors that deal with the third eye and the crown chakra, you see. And so by using your tarot cards, you're opening doorways to other realms. Isn't that wonderful? Now let's say, you're saying, well, Psychic Bob, that's all good and well. I got my psychic energy down. I got love in my life. What I really need, though, is a new beginning. It's been a rough year and nothing's working right. And I just feel like I want to start over. Well, how about this? What if you took your Sun card and you combined it with the Wheel of Fortune? Every time I see the Wheel of Fortune, it's actually a positive sign in my readings. And it means new beginning, fresh start. It's like we're starting over. We're taking chances, but it's a door to freedom. And so if you need a new beginning, you might want to try meditating and draw power from the Sun card combined with the Wheel of Fortune. Again, very simple, but very effective. Well, let's say you're saying, well, Bob, that's cool, but I just started a new business. I've invested a lot of money, and I don't know if I'm going to make it. I just don't know. Well, how about if you did this? You took our Sun card and you combined it with the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is the card that represents growth. It means like you're starting something new and you got a lot of potential, but it's just in the early stages. For those of you who are starting businesses, you know, maybe you have an Etsy shop or an eBay shop and it's time to kind of get that going again. Maybe it's been on the shelf a while, but you got it going. Try the Seven of Pentacles with the Sun. Again, look at the Sun, go into it, connect with him, go into this card, see the Pentacles, feel the energy of growth here, and then take that and project it into the universe, and you've just done a magic spell. Isn't that wonderful? You see? Now there's so many ways. In fact, the ways are limitless that you can do this. Now, maybe you're somebody says, you know, Psychic Bob, I need to draw a powerful woman in my life to help me. Maybe you're a minority business. Maybe you're a female and you're going for a grant. You know, I actually have had clients that have this recently. They're trying to get a grant for like a female-based business. Well, if you're in a situation where you need a specific type of person to be your kind of your help, how about this? Here's another way to work with these cards. Again, because we're at the solstice, we have the power of the sun. The Queen of Swords generally represents a powerful woman, usually somebody connected to business who has authority and wealth. And so you could say, you know what, I need to get that grant approved. I need somebody to see my vision and push it out there. Well, you could do the Sun card combined with the Queen of Swords. Another wonderful combination. Now, you may have other interpretations of these cards, and that is totally fine. But I want you to realize that, you know, however you see it, it will work for you, and you can see it, you know. Maybe you're somebody who wants to travel, and you say, you know, Bob, I just want to kind of get out, get away from everything, get a little perspective. Well, how about this? What if we use the Sun card? And for our spell, we combine it with the World. The World card for me is always like a travel card, seeing the world, connecting to things in the world, new perspectives, learning new things. That would give you certainly a fresh start in life. You see, what a great way to start the new year, drawing in the Sun Lord's power and being open to new beginnings in the world. So you see, you're unlimited by what you can do here. And these are just a few of the examples. But I invite you today, you know, if you're traveling, you want to connect to the Sun Lord now, get a tarot card. Let it be your astral portal. Let it inspire you. Let it bless you. Well, guys, I hope this has given you a little insight today. I am so thankful that you're here. You know, if you need to buy a deck of tarot cards, you might want to pop over to Lady Angela's site, rarewiccaspells.com. She sells tarot decks over there. She has all different types. This is just one of them. Now, if you go there, put in the word Spirit Channel in the coupon code at checkout. All one word, Spirit Channel, just like my channel name, and you'll get 10% off your order. So you see, there's a lot of opportunity here. And, you know, I couldn't let Yule go by, even though we're a little late today, without saying thank you. Thank you for being here. Thanks for being part of my channel. I am so very, very thankful for each of you. And I hope you'll keep it here. We got more coming. As I said, this week we're going to be a little out of sorts on our schedule. Things will be a little, maybe a little later, a little different, but we're going to have a lot of fun. And so make sure to be back here tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Friday? Yeah, Friday. It's UFO Friday. I don't know if we're going to do UFO Friday. We may do something different. So bear with me. Just be here. We're going to make it happen. Guys, I love you. Thank you so much. I'm sending you my blessings. Listen, keep it here at Spirit Channel. If you can, help me out. Like this video. Thumbs up. Favorite it. Share it with your friends. Put it on Facebook. Tell people about Spirit Channel. Let's get the word out about the work we do here. Well, listen, we'll be back here tomorrow for some adventure, maybe UFO Friday. We'll see. We may go to the beach tomorrow. You guys want to go to the beach? We might go there and look for UFOs and do some sea magic as well. So anyways, just be here. We'll have an adventure. We'll see you then. And until tomorrow, may you always blessed be and happy Yule.